of the world today. I've been just observing videos from around the globe. Yep, around the globe. My brain does not stay in the States. You cannot come up with a conclusion until you have more data. So I've been surfing the world, listening for different information, just seeing where everybody's brain is located in this matter of time. Starting to notice that we're not moving fast enough. Not moving fast enough at all. This is actually getting frustrating because I thought that I could sit back and not be needed. And I see that's not conclusive. So, it is what it is. Sometimes when people say that you're chosen, whether you want it or not, it's irrelevant. But in some form in your life, you ask for it. Sometimes. So, I decided I am going to start giving out the code of informational programs that our eyes receive so others can connect dots and stop being so far in the dark. I saw the video the other day. Pretty good video. Informative and on point. So I decided it was close. I saw quite a few videos. They're close. They're just not all the way there just yet. And that's okay though, because it's their journey. It's their turn. It's their time. In due time, they'll see all. So, I want to start off with a few different characters from our child stories. Let's start off with my man Pin-occhio. Yep, let's talk about Pin-occhio. You heard what I said? Pin-occhio. That's 2 syllables, 2 sounds, 2 different meanings as we perceive it as one. The pin, P-I-N, is your pineal gland. That's your thoughts. That's your creativity. That's your creative gene in your brain, your third eye. The other word is occhio. Occhio is your eye. In the States, we were not really educated to be learning the word meanings. Just use it for how it was given to us. So we all know the story of Pinocchio. He wanted to become a real boy. So if he just dreamed hard enough, he may become a real boy. But how does he do that? Remember, this is Disney. That's gonna be a whole nother series on that alone. So y'all better stay tuned for that one. Yeah, you better put your seatbelts on for that one. That one's gonna take you through a loop. But just gonna stay on Pinocchio for this segment. Pinocchio had a friend. His friend was Jiminy Cricket. JC. Yep, I said it. JC. You know that. You know those abbreviations. Yep. Jesus Christ. Yep, you can say it again. Jesus Christ. That was his little buddy. But Pinocchio was a wood dummy. Where else do we use wood at in our evolution of life? In the States, you gotta use a pencil until you get past the 2nd grade, number 2. Ain't that the same daggone pencil that they gave us, a number 2 that led you? Wait. The pencil got lead in it too. But the pencil is the wood, which is the number 2. How do we get to 3? How do we get to completion? It's 1, 2. How do we get to 3? In America, you can't use a pen until you in your 3rd grade. Man, that sucks. That's when you can use the ink. But y'all thought it was a children's story. Was it a story? Or was it a lead? You be the judge. I'm just pointing out the facts of the etymology of the story. You thought it was a children's book story, but it was keeping you in a child state of mind. The only way to become real in this reality is to first start with the pineal gland, which is the P-I-N, the pine. They call it the pine. Then it has to come from the I to the E, which is energy outside of self. I-E, fact. Be the judge. So when you're using your P-I-N to your P-E-N and you write it down in the ink, doesn't that mint it? That's T-H. Ink. Past tense. Ink. God damn it. They got me again. Yep. So if you don't want to be the wood dummy, write it in pen. I did. But that's just a little breakdown of my man Pin-occhio, just to create some intellectual movement of energy in this earth. There's a lot more that we gotta discover. Stay tuned. Keep that light turned on.